আমার সঙ্গে আমি পেয়েছি আজকে মার্কিন নাগরিক জন আর্মস্ট্রংকে। আমি আমাদের আজকে যে সাংস্কৃতিক অনুষ্ঠান হচ্ছিল শহীদ মিনারে ঝিনাইদহ শহরে ঘটনাচক্রে তাকে পেয়ে যাই। তিনি অসাধারণ একজন মানুষ। এই বাংলাদেশে তিনি আছেন। হাউ মেনি ইয়ার্স ইউ আর স্টেইং হিয়ার?
Nearly 12.
এক যুগেরও বেশি তিনি বাংলাদেশে আছেন এবং আমি প্রায় ঘন্টা দুয়েক তার সঙ্গে পরিচিত হয়েছি। তিনি পশ্চিমা দেশের একজন মানুষ বলে নন, তিনি একজন অসাধারণ মানুষ। জীবন সম্পর্কে তার সুগভীর অভিজ্ঞতা। তো আমি আমার চ্যানেলের সদস্যদের জন্য, দর্শকদের সাথে এবং বাঙালি দর্শকের সাথে তাকে এই অসাধারণ মানুষটিকে পরিচয় করিয়ে দিতে চাই। আমি তাকে প্রথমেই জিজ্ঞেস করছি কিছু সাধারণ কথা। So when did you come to Bangladesh for the first time?
October 15th, 2010.
2010 তিনি প্রথমে এসেছিলেন। So why did you come to Bangladesh?
Well, as I was telling you before we started, I was injured in a terrorist attack in Pakistan. And I spent a couple of years praying and asking God, you had an opportunity to kill me, but you didn't. What do you want? And I got a job offer to come to Bangladesh because I needed to work. So I needed to feel like I was contributing to society.
So it did not come to Bangladesh intentionally. Some other people brought you here?
A job brought me here.
Oh, yes. I see. So দর্শক মণ্ডলী, পাকিস্তানে ইসলামাবাদে একটা সন্ত্রাসী আক্রমণে বহু লোক মারা গিয়েছিলেন 2008 সালে। তারপরে তিনি বাংলাদেশে এসেছিলেন, এখানে চাকরি পেয়েছেন এবং তিনি বলছেন যে তিনি স্রষ্টার কাছে প্রার্থনা করেছেন যে আমি মরেও যেতে পারতাম, আমি বেঁচে আছি। এবং বাংলাদেশে যে পরিপার্শ্ব, বাংলাদেশের মানুষ, you think that the Bangladesh environment, Bangladeshi people boost mentally, gave you some confidence and help some other ways also.
Yes, I worked through some of the pain and the fear that I had from the experience in Pakistan. I did that here, and I got a great deal of support from the people in my office, the people that I lived around. So it was continuous.
পাকিস্তানি যে সন্ত্রাসী হামলা, সেখান থেকে বাংলাদেশে আসার পরে তিনি সুস্থ হয়ে উঠেছেন। তার অফিস এবং বাংলাদেশের যে পরিপার্শ্বের মানুষ, যে বন্ধুত্ব, সেটি তাকে সহযোগিতা করেছে বেঁচে উঠতে। তো তখন did you let your family know that you are in this condition?
Yes. I mean, I was continuously in communication with my family. In fact, I came here with my son. He was in his teens.
I see.
12, I think, when he came here. Stayed until he was 18. He was here for 5 years.
Oh, he also stayed here for 5 or 6 years?
Yeah, he was here for 5 years.
So, what happened? I mean, did he go to school at that time?
He originally went to a Christian school, and then he went to a local college in Dhaka.
Which college?
Gosh, I can't think of the name of it anymore. It's changed names since he went to school there.
May I ask his name actually?
Jonathan.
What was Jonathan's impression about Bangladesh?
Too hot.
And so, this is natural. We have nothing to do actually. Huh?
No, I know.
But what the other things, the people and some other.
No, he enjoyed the people, but it was just so hot. He stayed inside too much. But he went to school with Bangladeshis, as well as when he went to college especially. He had Bangladeshi classmates and he enjoyed spending time with them. So he enjoyed the people, just not the weather.
I see. So he went back to USA in?
2015, I believe. 2015.
I see. দর্শক মণ্ডলী, আমি আসলে ওনার সঙ্গে অনেক কথার সুযোগ রয়েছে। আমি খুব বেশি সময় নষ্ট করব না। আমি অল্প কিছু কথা তাকে জিজ্ঞেস করব। আমরা আমাদের একটা গরিব দেশ বলা হয়, আমরা চেষ্টা করছি যে সেই জায়গাগুলো থেকে মুক্তি পেতে, কিন্তু একজন বিদেশির চোখে বাংলাদেশের আসলে ভালো কি জিনিস আছে? Bangladesh were known as a bottomless basket. Some people said this. I don't like to mention the name who said first this. But yeah, we are poor. But is everything bad in Bangladesh?
No, not by a long shot.
We know, we heard so many, criticism about Bangladesh, but we would like to learn some about positive things. So what did you find positive in Bangladesh and Bangladeshi people?
I find the people to be extremely warm and welcoming. Just as an example, the wedding I was at yesterday, or even my friend here's accompanying me to a stranger's wedding to make me feel more comfortable.
দর্শক মণ্ডলী, I'll just communicate with my audience. উনি বলছেন যে বাংলাদেশের মানুষেরা খুবই অতিথিপরায়ণ, উষ্ণ, এবং গতকালই তিনি আমাদের শৈলকুপায় একটা বিয়ের অনুষ্ঠানে তিনি গিয়েছিলেন। এত চমৎকারভাবে তাকে গ্রহণ করেছেন, এটা তাকে আপ্লুত করেছে।
So that warmth, that willingness to be there, and not that I like the celebrity aspect of being a foreigner in Bangladesh, because I can't hide. I'm just too white. But I do enjoy the warmth and the hospitality in Bangladesh, as well as the beauty. The natural beauty here is amazing.
But I think we do not have enough good things to treat you. No good foods.
Oh, you have good food. Yes, you do.
Is it so?
Yes.
We don't have enough money to buy good food.
Oh, but it may not be the healthiest food in the world, but it's delicious. It's delicious.
I see.
Kachi biryani is one of my favorites.
আচ্ছা, তো উনি আমাদের বাংলাদেশে খাবারও খুব পছন্দ করেন। আচ্ছা, তাহলে you told about the hospitality or food, and what other things you like?
I guess that's the biggest thing, the warmth of the people. And actually that varies by region in the country, that varies by religion and upbringing, but the gratitude, I miss my work. I was able to build houses for people who had little hope.
I see. In Bangladesh?
Yes, when you can build a house, a secure home for a young widow who has children and no one to help her or support her, and at least she doesn't have to worry about a home. She has a secure home for herself, for her children. She has security from anyone outside the house. She has security from the elements, from rain and cold and whatever happens to come. To be able to give her that and not have to worry about it anymore, it's a wonderful feeling.
তাহলে উনি বাংলাদেশের দরিদ্র মানুষের জন্য কাজ করেছেন যাদের বাড়ি ঘর নেই, এবং তিনি দেখেছেন যে এদের সঙ্গে কাজ করে তার যে আনন্দ, what the difference you find between the city people, I mean people, the dwellers of Dhaka city and the village people?
The village people are just more relaxed and more ready to have fun.
উনি বলছেন যে গ্রামের মানুষেরা অনেক বেশি নিরাপদ, নিশ্চিন্ত থাকে, তাদের মধ্যে উদ্বেগ নেই। আচ্ছা, আমি তাকে জিজ্ঞেস করছি যে উনি গ্রাম না ঢাকা কোনটা পছন্দ করেন। So you like Dhaka or the small cities or towns or villages in Bangladesh?
Much prefer the small cities or towns.
I see.
I mean, I would compare Dhaka some ways to New York City. Everybody has to get somewhere and they're in a hurry to get there, and there's too many cars and too many people in their way, and it just makes people think only of themselves. I have to get to where I'm going and I can't be bothered by somebody in my way. And in the village it's not like that.
উনি বলছেন যে নিউ ইয়র্ক সিটির সঙ্গে বাংলাদেশের ঢাকার মিল পান, যে সবাই কাজ নিয়ে ব্যস্ত, সবাই খুব প্রফেশনাল, কারোর সময় নেয়, কিন্তু গ্রামটা অনেক তার ভালো লাগে। আচ্ছা, আমার মানে আই থিঙ্ক আওয়ার সিটিজ অ্যান্ড টাউনস আর নট ক্লিন এনাফ টু মুভ easily. I mean, the roads and the surroundings.
I posted something recently because so many Bangladeshis are very proud of the beauty of Bangladesh. But let's not turn it into a dustbin.
Yes,
too many people just throw everything on the ground.
I always repeat the same thing. The nature is always beautiful, but if you put some dirty things on beautiful part of the nature, no one is going to enjoy it.
Yes, think about what you're leaving for your children. I mean, yes, it was left for you, but still clean it up and stop.
তো আমি দর্শক মণ্ডলী, আমি যে কথাটি বারবার করে বলি, আমাদের জন সাহেবও একই কথা বলছেন যে বাংলাদেশ যথেষ্ট সুন্দর, কিন্তু এই সুন্দর জায়গাগুলোতে আমরা পরিষ্কার করে রাখছি না, আমরা ডাস্টবিন বানিয়ে ফেলছি আমাদের চারপাশ, আমাদের নদীর ধার, আমাদের ঝর্ণা। এটা যদি, এবং পশ্চিমা দেশ, অ্যাকচুয়ালি I don't feel very easy to the in front of the foreigners because we could not make our country clean enough to represent.
I don't think that there's enough being done to give people an incentive to keep it clean.
Yeah.
People need an incentive because people, when you're thinking about where you're going to get your next meal and how you're going to take care of your children and how I'm going to get a job, throwing something on the ground doesn't mean anything.
Yes.
And they need motivation to do that. But life is hard here. Finding a job, I've talked to so many students who get their degrees with honors and can't get a job. I mean, there's no work.
And I must confess one thing as a teacher, I think there is much scope to work on the quality of our education. We are not producing quality graduates.
But also there's not enough opportunities for the quality graduates that are coming out of colleges and universities. There's not enough opportunity. So it's frustrating for them. And I think that makes it frustrating for people who want to pursue an education. If I get a degree, what's it going to give me? How's that going to help me? I'm going to end up doing the same job I could do without a degree. So yes, there need to be improvements in the education system, but there also needs to be more opportunity. And it needs not always to be focused around Dhaka. Dhaka is becoming a hub. You've got too much industry around Dhaka when there are other cities that need work. I was talking with many people about climate change, for example. Climate change is going to displace millions of people along the coast. Where are they going to go?
I see.
Is there anything being done to attract them to other cities? Khulna, Jeshur, even Janida. I mean, other cities. Is there anything being done to promote industry so that all those people don't feel like they have to go to Dhaka to work in the ready-made garment industry? Because then you got more crowding, more traffic.
So you think we need to build our alternative cities?
Yes, and you need to take advantage of the largest natural resource you have, and that is people. You have people with capabilities, and you need to make use of those people. Give them opportunities. Because everyone's looking for an opportunity to get an education and then to utilize that education to support families. They all want a family.
So I'm going to ask you another question that some people say, that the Bengalis, our community, they are not honest enough, not very honest to build a prosperous country. Sometimes they lie or say.
I think that takes place everywhere.
In the world?
Everywhere. I mean, and when you start mixing up politics, I don't know a politician who can tell the truth every time he opens his mouth.
I see.
And
but how about the common people? I mean, if you said that I am not talking, it's okay. You told about the politician, but someone is, selling milk. Milk, and he is mixing water with it. So how do you explain it? It's not honest.
No, it's not honest. and it's just a way for him to increase his opportunity to support his family. To be honest, I don't like it because I cause inflation. Personal inflation. If I go to a shop and ask for a particular product, they're going to charge me, because I'm a foreigner, more than they would charge a Bangladeshi.
They should not do it.
I know, I'm just saying, I don't like it, but I know why they do it.
You should not be trapped. You should not be trapped, John.
No, but I'm stereotyped as someone with a lot of money. He's a foreigner, he has money.
Oh, I think you are very kind.
It's no problem. No, I can understand it, I'm saying. It's not that I like it, because I never know if they're charging me the right price or not.
So you think when they will be solvent, they are not going to repeat it?
I hope not. I hope not. I mean, I get less frustrated than some of the people that I remember in my office. I remember one man coming in so angry during Ramadan.
Last year?
No, this was probably 4 or 5 years ago. He had come out of the mosque, and if you think about the poorest people in Bangladesh, they're driving rickshaws, they're doing construction, and they were, I shouldn't even say this. Anyway, they were being forced, rickshaw pullers were being forced to give bribes in front of the mosque.
To whom?
During Ramadan.
To whom? What taking?
Who do you think?
I see. Okay, don't need to disclose it.
Saying, in front of the mosque during Ramadan. And he came into my office so angry, and he says, I just had to calm him down. It's like, yeah, that's going to happen.
So, my last question.
Okay.
What do you want to see this Bangladesh after 20 or 25 years? This nation in different point of view?
You know, it's really difficult for me to say anything about whether a change in government here would improve the situation. I don't know. I've only seen one government in 12 years. I've been told that the other one was the same, just different. But what I'd like to see is that I'd like to see these beautiful people happier and more content, being able to live a comfortable life. And I already have seen some of that, to be honest with you. I've noticed recently, and I told it to someone, and he actually looked at me like I was crazy, but the rickshaw pullers, for example, who wear lungis, now they seem to have new lungis.
And many of them are using trousers. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, they're new lungis. They're bright colors and they're new, they're fresh. And so things are improving, I think, but it should happen a lot faster. There should be more business encouraged in alternative cities than Dhaka. And then the transportation systems have to improve in order to accommodate that.
তাহলে দর্শক মণ্ডলী, আমরা জনের কাছ থেকে অনেক কথা পেলাম। আমার মনে হয় এখান থেকেও আমাদের বেশ কিছু বিষয় বুঝবার রয়েছে। আমরা তাকে ধন্যবাদ জানিয়ে শেষ করতে চাই। So John, we are very happy and obliged that you give me time and see you once again. I think
Bangladesh
many more times.
I love it.
Bangladesh bhalobashi. Thank you.